Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I want to go over exactly how you can only use content to scale your business to 10K per month, and actually maybe even sign your first 1, 2, 3, or even 4 clients using content only. And these are high ticket clients at around 5, 10K per month. And if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Riyaadh. I actually started high level consulting. We basically help coaches and consultants scale from 5, 10K per month all the way up to about 100, up to about 50, 100K per month. Yeah, and if you guys want more help on what kind of content or what kind of content works best to be able to scale to 10K a month, shoot me a DM on Instagram, and I could possibly help with that, and I can just have a chat with you and give you guys and get to know you guys and just give you guys what you need. I'm just gonna move this for a second here because the sun's getting in my eyes. Anyways, what I actually wanted to talk to you guys about in this video is how content is fucking king, excuse my language, and why you should start with creating content from the first day you start your consulting or coaching business. When I first started my business, right, just to give you guys a bit of context, when I first started my business, whether it was a marketing agency, whether it was a consulting business, I didn't think content would have the effect that it actually has. Okay, now most of the calls I book, which is about 40 to 50 calls a month at the moment, we're going to scale that up to about 70 calls within the next couple of months. Right, so 40 to 50 calls at the moment, about on average between 1 to 2 calls a day, right? Most of the calls I book at the moment is completely through content. Now you must be wondering, how the fuck do you book calls using content only? I mean, it's really simple. Now, if you understand your industry, you understand the problems you're solving for your clients or for your prospects, then create content based off that. And then once you've created the content based off that, people will come to you because they will see you as the authority within the space. They will see you as the problem, as a problem solver. They will also see you as the person that can take them from A to B, from current situation to desired situation. I mean, sometimes a lot of people say, okay, what kind of content can I post? Now there's loads of kinds of content that you can post. You can post value content. Value content is based off so value content is based of giving value back to the market, so giving goodwill or showing the market that you understand exactly how to build a business or exactly how to solve X problem. So for example, in my scenario, coaches and consultants, it's hard for them to book calls. I will show you guys in one of my videos, right? I'll link it up here in a sec. One of my videos, right? I'll show you exactly how to book calls, right? Very simple. Okay, how to book about 10 to 15 calls per day, per week. Okay, and that's basically a value piece of content, right? There's value content, there's a story content. So people that, if they don't know who you are or where you've come from, your background, what got you started, all of that kind of stuff. There's your journey that comes under story content. So there's story content, there is value content, there is two-step content. So content where you give them something for free in return. So you only give them something for free, so you give them something for free in return for something else, right? So for example, you give them a piece of a PDF in return for an email, right? Like on a funnel, people click to join the funnel, they click, and then when they click, they have to give the email in order to get to the next step. So that's a two-step. Okay, and you can do that on anyhow on any platform. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a funnel. You can do that on Instagram, you can do that on Facebook, you can do that on Twitter, you can do that everywhere. A lot of people do it. It works like a charm. I've not done it yet because I've not needed to do it. I don't personally go for it too much because I don't like to attract people that want free stuff, because when you attract clients that want free stuff, in essence, you're attracting clients that are very low quality, and you want those high quality clients. and so therefore you don't really want to give free stuff too often. Maybe once in a while, like once every other 6 months or 3 months. I mean, whatever you feel comfortable with. But I know a lot of people within the industry. I know that my clients themselves have done two-step posts and have been able to book 10 calls off a post very easily. That's why when I say content is king, and content will allow you to sign your clients a lot easier than cold DMing. Like, don't get me wrong, do you outbound, but don't cold DM. Like, don't just message them to then pitch them to then book in a call. And when they're booking a call, they're extremely defensive. And then when they're extremely defensive, it takes you a lot longer to build rapport with them. And then the no like and trust factor gets rid of. What other kind of pieces of content can you post? So there's value, there's questions. I mean, you can ask your market questions. There's polls. You can ask your market out of these three different elements or things or stuff that are interested within your market. So for example, I would ask coaches and consultants, what is your biggest bottleneck? Marketing, offer, or sales? And that's a poll you guys can actually use and go out there and see, and basically create more content around that, or message those people that have actually replied to your content. I might have just given away the secret. Anyways, but yeah, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I like content. The second reason I like content is because it builds trust. One of the biggest factors in business is building trust within your marketplace, showing that you're actually a person of value, showing your clients that, you know what, you're not in it for the short-term quick buck. You're in it for the long-term generational wealth, and you want to build a business that you can go back to your children, and you can go back to your clients and go back to your family and say, these are my clients, this is my business, right? That's the other piece. That's the other thing why I like content, and that's the reason why I started YouTube. Is because I wanted to build more trust within the marketplace. I wanted to build more goodwill within the marketplace, and over time that will compound into my bank account, and that will compound into the amount of clients I sign. It's just, the only thing with content is a slow burner. It takes quite a bit of time to get the ball rolling with content, so be aware that you need to expand your time horizon in order for you to actually see some kind of results. But if you're not going to be consistent with the content that you're posting every single day, then it becomes a lot harder for them to trust you. It becomes a lot harder for people to keep you top of mind. Now you must be wondering, okay, now how many pieces of content should I post a day? I personally post 10 plus 2. So I post about 12 pieces of content a day, because I really want to build that trust. And if you want to scale even quicker, then the more pieces of content you post, the more people will see you as top of mind, and the more people will see you as top of mind, eventually they then book in a call, and then they eventually buy from you. One of my mentors has clients who have been watching him for 4 years, and then they eventually bought from him today. So that's just the name of the game. And if you're going to get into the content game, then you got to expand your time horizon to make it a lot longer. I'm not even saying 60 to 90 days. I would say anywhere between 4 to 6 months should be your time horizon, when it comes to content, and when you're doing it on your own, and when you're just testing different variables and all of that. You can shorten that time frame by adding extra volume to that content, and by doing proper market research. That's the easiest way to shorten that time frame to maybe about 3 months. But yeah, so that's the second reason why I like content, is because it builds trust. And lastly, the third reason I like content is it's evergreen, right? At any point in time, when someone wants to know who you are, you can just lead them to a piece of content. You can just lead them to this. You can also lead them to that. And not only that, it allows you to network with more high net worth individuals, because once they see this guy is actually posting content about himself, about what he does, about how he's helped X client, about how he's made X amount, and it's all public, yeah, you'll get the hate, but at the same time, there's a lot of benefits. You might even become influencer famous. You might even see that a lot of people look up to you. You might even build a cult-like following. That's going to be one of my next videos, how to actually build a cult-like following, how to build how to build a cult like following, and how to create fans for your business. But yeah, um other than that, those are the three main things. So attract clients using value pieces of content. So what kind of piece of content? I went over that. Second is why you need to create content, because it builds trust. And third is how content can help you in the long run, because it will allow you to network. It will allow you to do maybe even sponsorship deals, partnerships, promotions, all kinds of stuff, right? And over time, say if you're not even building a business, right, and you just want to start, so just go out there, build content about what you like, and over time, as you continue to grow your audience, more people will actually want to know you because of your audience, so that they can tap into that, and you can charge for stuff like that. But yeah, that's another piece of content. That's this video. And yeah, if you guys really enjoyed it, give us a like, comment, and subscribe. And one last thing, if you guys want to know a bit more detail, like if you want to go deep into the weeds about what kind of content, how to structure content, and on all those kinds of stuff, then shoot me a message on Instagram, or even shoot me a message on Facebook, and I'll happily go over with you. You can just have a chat and just take it from there. But other than that, see you guys in the next video.